Hi. So I've been struggling a lot with productivity and procrastination, and it's just something that's been bothering me for pretty much my entire life. Um, and the worst thing is I know what the problem is, and I haven't been able to fix it. I'm sure a lot of you guys feel guilty about waking up at in the afternoons, going to sleep 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, not doing the tasks that you're responsible for, doing things only when necessary, and sometimes not even completing them, and it feels terrible, and it's just a cycle of terrible feelings, being a slave of your own terrible habits. I'm tired of that, but that's what I tell myself every time. I'm tired of it. I wake up the next day, do the same stuff. I'm tired of it. What do I have to do? I watch videos, I read books, I read articles on how to solve this problem. It doesn't work, never works. It gives me motivation for a short amount of time. I would take a cold shower for a day, and I would take a warm shower the next day, and then I would keep on taking warm showers. The problem is to find the drive. I'll get into the topic more into detail in another video, but this book has helped me a lot on the subject. But the most important thing is to find your drive and just start doing it. I've been telling myself to do this video for the longest time, and I just haven't been able to do it because of my worryings of unrelated things, the stuff that just don't matter. I would worry about not having enough content. I would worry about not having the best camera. I would worry about not having, a decent microphone, about stuttering, all these things. Doesn't matter as much. I'm doing this for myself, right? Who cares? I'm doing this to record my own progress. I'm doing this so that not only can I practice editing videos, I could practice lighting, I could practice photography, and I have to start to learn to do things for myself instead of doing things for other people, to please other people, or to show other people, to prove my value. I should prove value to myself. That's a completely different topic that's going to take a lot of time for us to really understand why we should do that. I know it sounds simple, but I believe there's a lot of psychological reasons behind why we do these things. Along with my internship, I also have a lot of things that I want to learn. Making videos is definitely one of them, and photography and music, right? And all these. I want to really learn how to write. I've just realized how important the skill writing is, and that's a whole another topic. And I have so many things that I want to talk about and discuss about, either by myself or with my friends. And by doing these things, I really get to understand myself a little better and really figure out why things are the way it is. And it's something that I want to achieve, just understanding all these different things, and hopefully I get to a point where I don't have to discuss it anymore, because I know, or at least I'm to the point where I'm satisfied enough that I don't have to constantly discuss these things with different people. But that's probably when I'm like really old. But yeah, the purpose of this video, as I've mentioned, is for myself and to start, a cycle of good habits. Apart from all the things that I've just said, I get stuck with my own thoughts a lot of the times, that it bothers me to the point where I just know that I have to read more and I have to start writing more in order to keep my thoughts flowing and not get stuck. It's all about the thirst of knowledge, how much you want it. And I have friends that just don't want things. They just don't care. They know they're going to be fine, and they don't have the drive and the motivation to become a better version of themselves, which is fine in my opinion. I'm starting to realize that there are things that you just cannot control. You shouldn't worry about the things you can't control. That's something that I've been telling myself a lot too, but it's so hard to do. As for example, as a friend, you see your friend not caring about their own lives, and you're just like, dude, like, you gotta stop doing that. But if they don't care, there's nothing you can do about it. And I need people to tell me that. So I guess that's one of the reasons why I tell people that when I see fit, because I want to reciprocate the energy. I want my friends to become better so I can become better, but not rely on them. Like we should all be like improving simultaneously and progressing so that we get to become better individuals. But again, that's on a whole another topic. I'll slap on a B-roll just to practice some editing, and we'll end it at, I guess, the burger that I've been having for lunch. The purpose of this video, as I have mentioned multiple times, is just to prove myself and just to start building good habits. And I plan on to upload a video once per 2 or 3 days, and hopefully it becomes a consistent thing. So not only, as I've mentioned, not only can I prove this to myself, and I could also discuss about all these things that I've been wanting to really write a script off of, because without writing a script and just by speaking straight out of my head, that like I've been doing right now, your thoughts can sometimes be contradictory and chaotic. And it takes training to not contradict your thoughts as much. But as for right now, I don't think I'm at that point yet. I have to really write down things and points that I want to speak about and make a list of the things that I want to speak about. So let's just leave it at that. And hopefully I'll start making a consistent schedule. I got this.